Hi David, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson today. So lots of good things. We're recapping your swing. You have an interesting first move there, but it was consistent. You know, I videoed it 6 times and it's always in the same position. So we're going to keep that at present. Top of the swing's not bad at all. It's quite nice. We compare this to this guy here on the right, Alex Noren. We're going to see that if I just stop him at the same position as you, left arm and right elbow looks pretty good. His club's in a slightly different position because his wrist is flat as opposed to yours is slightly cupped. But that is no issue at all at the moment. What we do want to work on is on the way through of yours, we're going to see the club comes down a little bit steeper than I'd like. So we can see here the shaft's cutting through this left forearm. If we look at Alex here on the right, we'll see that his shaft cuts through his right forearm, so slightly different position. And like I described to you today, that just means he's going to attack the ball from the inside of this red line that I've drew over the ball. Where with yourself, we draw a line on your ball. There we go. We'll see that you attack the ball from the outside of that red line. So what that means is for you, if you rotate the club face just literally a half a degree, so a little bit rotated this way and pointing that way, with that path working left this way, the ball can only go viciously left. And you can see, here's your golf ball here, and it was going straight that way, and it went straight into the trees. And we can see that evidently here. If we look at the club face now there, we can see it's pointing straight at the ground. Now if we look at Alex's here on the way through, we're going to see his club face is going to stay slightly open. Okay, and even on this way position here, we can see his club face is in an extremely different position to yours. So what I felt we needed to do is if we can manipulate or feel like we hold the club face slightly open through impact with the path you have, which is left, the golf ball will just cut back gently to the right. And that means you'll never hit it left again, David. It's a very safe shot. We'll lose a little bit of power to start with, but we'll gain control and definitely gain power later on when we get this right. So we worked on that, and I gave you that little thing I clipped onto your club called the hanger. Clipped that on. That made a big difference, just feeling pressure in that left forearm. But the big feeling was to just feel like we hit the mat as well in front of the ball quite viciously while we hold that club face slightly square or open for impact. It's hard to show you on TV, but I think on the day you really got the feeling for it, and really got how nice and compressed it felt. But we can see here with this guy on the right, he's just pulling across it and holding that face open, where with you, one of your swings you'd hold it open, one of your swings you'd release the club, and you was hitting some shots over here, some shots over here, and then eventually some shots down the middle, and the dispersion was just too big. So if we can hit shots, down the middle to over here, we're going to play good golf. If we can eliminate this whole left section there, we're in good shape. So I hope that makes sense.